A Fox 5 I-Team investigation now. A female lobbyist has lodged a sexual harassment complaint against the top state senator and candidate for lieutenant governor, David Shafer. Senator Shafer calls the accusations political and false.
The complaint was filed this week with the Secretary of State less than 1 month after the legislature revised its sexual harassment policies to include lobbyists. Fox 5 senior I-Team reporter Dale Russell has been investigating the allegations of harassment for weeks and is here now with the report.
That's right, Tom. That allegation filed with the Secretary of the Senate this Tuesday. The allegations are that Senator Shafer demanded sex from a lobbyist and retaliated when she refused. Senator Shafer vehemently denies it and has mounted a defense against the accusations. General Assembly rules state anyone who files a sexual harassment complaint should be kept anonymous during the investigation, and the accuser has asked us not to identify her.
It is the exchange, the potential exchange of political influence for sexual favors. That is as bad as it gets.
Attorney Bruce Harvey says his unidentified client, a female lobbyist, filed a sexual harassment claim against Lieutenant Governor candidate State Senator David Shafer on Tuesday of this week.
I equate it to just pure political thuggery.
But Shafer, a veteran Georgia politician, is pushing back, stating flat out, she's not telling the truth. The bombshell comes during the middle of the legislative session and Shafer's run for the lieutenant governor spot. According to our Fox 5 I-Team sources, the lobbyist claims the harassment began in 2002, when Shafer was first elected as state senator. The complaint alleges Shafer questioned the lobbyist about who she was sleeping with, which clients she was sleeping with, and whether she had a boob job.
It has been a historical and ongoing situation.
The lobbyist claims in 2011, Shafer helped her get a bill passed that had been stalled in committee and headed for failure. We checked the bill in question, and the record matches the lobbyist's description of how Shafer helped her. A woman says that at one point in time that Mr. Shafer actually helped her and got legislation through for her.
Indeed, but in anticipation of sexual favors.
The lobbyist complaint states that Shafer told her, "You owe me," and to show me your boobs. The lobbyist contends it ended with Shafer telling her she didn't have to have sex, but he wanted to spoon naked. "I just want to see you naked."
It's exactly the kind of political system that we do not want to have.
In a statement to Fox 5, Senator Shafer calls it all false allegations. He writes that this false complaint is about politics, not the truth. He points out the complaint was filed the day after he qualified to run for lieutenant governor. Shafer says he welcomes the investigation to show no truth to the 15-minute attention-seeking wannabe trying to settle an old score. Bruce Harvey says his client didn't file her complaint until the legislature changed the sexual harassment rules in February of this year to cover lobbyists as well as elected officials and state employees. Sources tell me the lobbyist doesn't have any texts, pictures, or emails, but she did tell her story to several people years ago when the alleged harassment took place.
There are other people that it has been reported to. There are other people that will come forward, and it'll be shown to be absolutely truthful.
3 names were given to me. 2 returned my phone calls. Both said back around 2011 to 2013, the lobbyist did tell them about the alleged harassment while explaining why Shafer was blocking her attempts to get a client's bills passed. Shafer's attorney sent us 3 affidavits from people close to Shafer who say the senator never exhibited such conduct in their presence. One of the affidavits from Shafer's administrative assistant says Shafer never wanted to meet the lobbyist in his office without someone else in the room. Also, 2 former co-workers of the lobbyist claim the accuser once was dating Shafer and pursued him romantically, a claim the accuser denies. Mr. Shafer's attorney tells me this is all false. It's just not true.
Well, what is he going to say? It's true? You know, I'm confident that when it's investigated, that the allegations will be supported.
Now, the complaint now goes to the chairman of the Senate Ethics Committee. The chairman can appoint a subcommittee to investigate or hire an outside firm. And it is all, according to policy, to remain confidential.